It is time now for the Peter Channel Evening News for this Tuesday evening, May 12th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins, and your evening news tonight here at 6:30 p.m. Here, top story is a white Wisconsin police officer will not be charged for fatally shooting an unarmed 19-year-old biracial man who witnesses say was acting erratically and attacked at least two people. A prosecutor announced on Tuesday. The Senate may vote as early as Tuesday in an attempt to overcome a Harry Reid filibuster of a trade promotion bill, but Mr. Reid isn't the only threat to President Obama's top economic priority. In New Delhi, a powerful earthquake shook eastern Nepal on Tuesday, shouting a halting recovery from the earthquake that hit the country less than 3 weeks ago, causing loose hillsides and cracked buildings to give way and collapse. The NFL's punishment of Tom Brady and the New England Patriots in the Deflategate scandal reflects that leagues get tough approach on players and teams in the wake of a public outcry over how the league and its own mission bots are handling. When the 68th edition of the Cannes Film Festival opens on Wednesday, once again, two movie cultures will collide with the city's Sunny Crescent. In Washington, a U.S. military helicopter conducted relief efforts in Nepal has been declared missing and was the subject. In Cairo, Aden, Saudi-led airstrikes that hit the rebel-held Yemeni capital Sana'a hours before a 5-day humanitarian truce took effect on Tuesday, and Washington cautioned against proactive actions after Iran dispatched a cargo ship to Yemen. In Tokyo, a strong earthquake has hit Japan in the same region devastated by a major quake and tsunami in 2011. Authorities said there was no risk of tsunami. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry addressed a range of topics during a trip to Russia to meet with President Vladimir Putin and Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, including assess sanctions and the state of a Russian-Ukrainian ceasefire. Police in the central Florida city, where George Zimmerman suffered minor injuries in an apparent road rage incident, and said the suspect in the shooting had two guns in his car at the time, and that Zimmerman also had a gun. With 7 armed victims unearthed, serial killer investigators and nerves connected suburbs Zion Cusack, Jolie Martinez, and Mary Jane Bernard, who are believed to have been murdered by the same offender after they went missing in 2003. In Washington, President Obama addressed U.S. struggles with class and race in personal terms on Tuesday and renewed his call to close tax loopholes enjoyed by wealthy hedge fund managers as a way to reduce poverty among Americans. The armed man accidentally shot to death last month by a volunteer sheriff's deputy Tulsa, Oklahoma, had methamphetamine in the system when he died, according to an autopsy report released Tuesday. Washington, small business owners in the United States gained confidence in April and were surprisingly bullish about capital expenditure plans. Further supported in views that economic growth is rebounding after a dismal first quarter. Moody's Investor Service on Tuesday pushed Chicago's credit rating into the junk category. Wall Street ends weaker as global bond worries deepen as the stock market today closed at 18,068.23 on the Dow, down 36.94, S&P 500 29.12, down 6.21, and Nasdaq 4976.19, down 17.38. In Albany, Sandra Lee, the television host and longtime girlfriend of Governor Andrew M. Cuomo of New York, said on Tuesday that she has breast cancer and will undergo a double mastectomy this week. Orexigen Therapeutics and its partner, Takeda Pharmaceutical Company, said they were terminating a trial assessing the cardiovascular safety of an obesity drug. Contraries. Oh wait, take a look at New England Insular here at 6:34. In Camden, Maine, Camden Hill State Park, an injured hiker on one of the trails requested for a mountain rescue team. Mansfield, Massachusetts, on Route 140, Route 106, a motor vehicle accident with injuries. And North Berwick, Maine, a third alarm fire, 121 First Street. CMD has requested a second alarm ambulance to the scene. Peter Chell News Time is now 6:34. Time now for sports. Tonight, the Boston Red Sox will be taking on the Oakland Athletics in the second about a 3-game series out in Oakland. Game time, 10:05 p.m. And bottom of the first, Cleveland Indians and the St. Louis Cardinals, no score. Peter Jello News Time, 6:35. Time now for Trevor Report here on this Tuesday evening here. And it shows 95 on the northbound side. Slow from 195 to Route 146 in downtown Providence here. Route 37 and on the eastbound side. Slow from 95 to Route 1 in Warwick here. 95 on the 95 is looking good. Otherwise, from 120 to the Rhode Island border, Route 24 on the southbound side, slow from Route 120 in Randolph all the way before Route 139 in Stoughton here. 120 on the southbound side, slow after Route 28 in Randolph to the Braintree split. Southeast Expressway on the southbound side, it is slow from the Massachusetts Pike in Boston all the way out to the Braintree split here. Route 3 slow from the Braintree split to Union Street and Braintree due to some road work in Braintree. And on the Southeast Expressway, we got an accident here on the Southeast Expressway on the southbound side. Near exit 9, after exit 9, so expect some delays here on the Southeast Expressway here. Northbound Southeast Expressway slow from Dorchester all the way out to Mass Pike. And 93 slow on both ends in downtown Boston and from the Pike all the way at the Zakin Bridge. 93 on the northbound side, it's slow from the Zakin Bridge all the way at the Summit Square in Somerville. That is doing an exit on 93 on the northbound side before Route 16 in Medford, so expect some delays here. Route 1 on the northbound side, it is slow from Revere all the way after Route 16 in Revere here. And on Store Drive, we got an accident on Store Drive. Near Beacon Street, near the Hatch Shell, so expect some delays here. On the Mass Pike, we got traffic backed up on the Mass Pike from the Prues Tunnel all the way out to Logan Airport. Mass Pike westbound slow from Logan Airport all the way out to Interstate 93. Mass Pike on the westbound side, it's slow from Bretton all the way out to Newton Corner here. And then Mass Pike westbound slow from 120 and Weston all the way out to Natick here. On 120, we got an accident on 120 on the southbound side around Route 1 in Norwood, so expect some delays here. Route 120 on the southbound side, accident around Route 9 in Wellesley, so expect some delays here. Route 120 on the northbound side, it is backed up from the Mass Pike and Weston all the way out to Route 2 in Lexington here. 120 on the southbound side, an accident after Route 20 in Waltham, so expect some delays on 120 from Route 20 in Weston all the way out to Route 9 in Wellesley here. Route 2 on the eastbound side, slow from Route 60 in Belmont all the way out to Fresh Pond Parkway here. 120 on the northbound side, slow from Route 3 in Burlington all the way out to Route 20 in Reading here. Route 3 on the southbound side, slow from 38 to Route 3 in Burlington here. Route 3 on the northbound side, slow from 120 in Burlington all the way out to North Chelmsford here. 495, slow on both ends from Lowell all the way out to Andover here. And up in the Granite State, it is looking good on 393, 95, 101. And on the Spalding Turnpike on the northbound side, slow before Route 4 in Durham, New Hampshire here. And Route 2 in the westbound side, we got an accident in Fitchburg on Merriman Avenue, so expect some delays here. And out in Worcester, it's looking good on 395 on the southbound side. Slow from Route 20 in Auburn all the way up to Route 12 in Oxford. That's because of an accident on 395 on the southbound side around Route 12 here. And the Jamestown Newport bridges are looking good. 130 on the eastbound side, a little slow in Jamestown before the eastbound Newport Bridge. And the Morning Sagamore bridges are looking good here. And on the MBTA here. On the subway. Red Line experiencing moderate delays due to signal problem at Charles MGH. Silver Line SL1 experiencing moderate delays due to traffic. SL5. Silver Line experiencing moderate delays on SL5 due to traffic. And Silver Line SL4 experiencing moderate delays due to traffic here. And on the commuter rail. Haverhill Line train 215, 5:15 p.m. from North Station delayed about 15 minutes today due to crossing malfunction. Newburyport Rockport Line train 167, 5:15 p.m. from North Station significantly delayed due to mechanical problem. And Providence Stoughton Line train 819, 5:40 p.m. from South Station currently delayed 10 minutes today. And the ferries are smooth sailing here. Peter Chill News on 6:39, and it is time for a weather report here for tonight. A chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before 10 p.m. Some storms put us gusty winds and heavy rain, mostly cloud skies during the early evening, and gradual clearing skies with low about 51 degrees. Southwest wind about 6 to 10 miles per chance of precipitation 30%. New rain for about less than 10 minutes. XM miles pulse and fun storms here. As we take a look at a radar, and it shows a couple of batches of light to moderate bands of rain, of heavy bands of rain between Route 3 and 93 north of 128 around Burlington and Wilmington, and it's raining west of 95 in Denver's and up in the Linfield and up in the Woburn here, and Reading and Wakefield. And we have a fire weather watch in effect from tomorrow from noon until 6 p.m. Okay, for Wednesday, increase the clouds high about 71 degrees. Northwest wind about 9 to 14 miles per gust size, 28 miles per hour. Wednesday, mostly clouds. The mostly clouds, low about 37 degrees. North wind about 6 miles coming in the evening here. For Thursday, sunny skies about 30 degrees. Northwest wind about 3 to 5 miles an hour here. Thursday, mostly clear skies, low about 42 degrees. Southwest wind about 6 miles per coming at midnight. Friday, sunny skies, high about 33 degrees. And Friday, chance of showers up to 3 a.m. Mostly clouds, low about 51 degrees and chance of precipitation 30%. Saturday, chance of showers, mostly clouds, high about 66 degrees and chance of precipitation is 40%. Sunday, mostly clouds, low about 50 degrees. Sunday, part sun, most clouds, about 6 a.m. low about 40 degrees. Monday, part sun, most clouds, about 72, low about 50 degrees. And for Tuesday, part sun, about 76 degrees. North temperature standing at 76 degrees with first skies. That is going to be it for the Peter Channel Evening News on this Tuesday evening, May 12th, 2015. Please have a good evening. I will see you with an overnight report right after the sports, right after the Boston Red Sox open up for this game. Have a good evening.